headlines. Incessant downpour floods several areas under Lamlai Assembly constituency. Bridge connecting Yaripok Malom and Changamdabi under Imphal East district was away by the flash floods. Peace and Integrity Committee Kyaungay has alleged that yesterday's PM Modi's visit was not end the suffering of the people, was only meant to lay foundation stone and inaugurate government projects. Kukizomi Youth's Class B security forces over demand for release of 2 arrested youths. PM's visit meaningful only if normalcy restored, priority given to the indigenous people, say MLA RK Imo. Good evening and welcome to ELITETV English Primetime News. This is Joyshree giving you the details. The incessant rainfall since 13 September yesterday has left several places flooded under Lamlai Assembly constituency of Imphal East district. Many houses of Yayangpopi, Santi Kompal, Sabungko, Kuno villages have been flooded by the incessant rainfall, destroying several fish and poultry farms. Residents have been shifted to temporary relief camps open in the constituency.
Sigi ising ichaw jidai tarane si maram oraga aigi yen lisingam hapsabani hingonda adu yen lisingam je pura akogi ising duna thumbaga aram si rai tarane aduna mari lena ba authority na kitang yeng sangi dunam tai mateng pangina bai tarane kitang aigi kitang hai tarane adum kitang mateng pangina ba na haije tiga thaga no 36 days sure ado hayeng chit adum 38 ta adum thaga namni det 15-16 sida ajinga si date 14 ne ado 15-16 size da dum tha ba ya bagi rom da lai ye makha yaw ba yawre la badi ado amon bana ani ga point 2 bana sak ba yawre dum lan ji ju akoi di red zone jaga da oire di lan ju phana koine tawre central lambi jom ta lai ke antak lan ji tang khara pagi dum central lambi oina ba na khara pasa ka no tawja bani yam ba ma da gi hai ta re na ba pasa je lawja ga ai ju tang kana jana ban tawbani adu kana do hojiti ising jaw jina dum kana do phangdi ja dum loi mang hai ta re na ai mun oi duna lenga ki oina ju tang mateng pangbina ba na hai hai jai
on chenja ra ga sigi chenbam lai ta mi si da chela khoi sidha mapa na lai jeri kangu jing lai yum jaw khang ja da ek ta bo thumba hai da turen je teng ta ra ga ek ta thumba mai to hai da adum masi ya ga ja na hai ni jing da lai ri jing che masi kok thok pi da ba masi reforestation tauba adu afforestation tauba je it is must ne na ai hajani na da madu music ko di information karim sangba lai ke adu ga akoi no lai ta bi ya da ne hai ta ko ko mari mata da dum ngak nei ba kanjam bam lo ba kot ba adu bi cha da bi ya da ni na mai to ga mai na lai ba ki ki ba mo ji lai ri adu facility adu ko na ko ko di lai ke.
Meanwhile, RPI Atawale Manipur State Unit Vice President Sapam Chakang Leipal had inspected the flood-affected sites in Lamlai Assembly constituency today. Sapam Kangleipal, along with workers of RPI Atawali Manipur State Unit, has extended help and support to the residents who are taking shelter in temporary flood relief camps in nearby localities. Speaking to media person Sapamcha, Kangleipal expressed that the state government and concerned authorities need to take up immediate measures to stop the illegal poppy plantation which are being carried out in the river catchment areas. He added that these flash floods have severely affected residents of the area, destroying crops and numerous livestock. He has pledged to provide all possible forms of help and support to the flood-affected victims.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯉꯪ ꯄꯣꯛꯄꯤꯗꯒꯤꯅ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯗꯥꯐꯥꯎꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯈꯨꯜ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯏꯇꯠ ꯇꯠꯇꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯞꯇꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯌꯣꯜ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯒ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯅꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯆꯌꯣꯜꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯅꯪꯉꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯁꯥꯎꯅꯤꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯅꯤ ꯇꯝꯄꯥꯛꯇꯅ ꯏꯚꯤꯛꯁꯟꯅꯦꯅ ꯄꯪꯇꯧꯗ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯗꯨꯀꯥꯟ ꯈꯔ ꯐꯝꯖꯗꯅ ꯈꯣꯠꯆꯗꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯗꯨ ꯎꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯒꯩ ꯄꯪꯇꯛꯇ ꯇꯛꯈꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯆꯤꯡꯗꯅ ꯔꯤꯖꯥꯔꯚ ꯐꯣꯔꯦꯁꯠ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ फ्रीद थादोरगा मोइना पोपी थांदना केदोंना तौरकानजिदैदा हौजिकसी सिगी केनोसिदैदा ख्वांग यौना थुमंबा इसिंदु लोय चेंधग्रगा अयुक्ता इसिंग चारमदु नुंगिंदा कंगिजिनेबा मसिगी मागी मरुओइबा रुटि रिजर्व फॉरेस्ट कोक्थोरपजिनी अदुना मणिपुर लैंगाकना चपसाना मसि यंगजलनिंगी अदुगा मांग्रिबा सिदैदा येन मांगिबा गानु मांगिबा अवाबा नंगिबा मयामजिंगजे यूम कई मैम टेब मैम चप चाब कंपेंसेट तौनब गवर्नमेंट अथुब मियंग चहनजनी वफमजई मैम थमजरी.
The valley bridge connecting Yaripok, Malom and Changamjabi villages under Imphal East district has been washed away by floods today, resulting from the incessant rainfall which began early morning of 30th September to yesterday. Several areas of the state have been reportedly affected by the flash flood, causing spat in major rivers of the valley, though no casualties have been reported so far. The situation has raised alarm over potential disaster if water levels continue to rise unchecked. It may be noted that this is the third incident of havoc by flash flood since the outbreak of the current crisis in May 2023 in the state. Imagi Maira has cautioned the state government and concerned authorities to allow free movement to the people of Meitei community along the two national highways within 10 days. Failing which, total restriction of people of all communities will be imposed along the two national highways. The statement has been made by Imagi Maira President Thokchom Sujata during a joint press meet held at the Manipur Press Club being organized by Awang Sekmai Apunbakan Banupilu, Pram and Imagi Maira. Addressing media person, Imagi Maira President Thokchom Sujata further stated that the government's earlier initiative of allowing free movement of Meiteis along the two national highways on 8 March was also foiled due to restriction imposed by the Kukijo community residing along the stretch of the two national highways. She added that prior to the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, their joint body had already submitted memorandum to the Manipur governor and BJP Manipur Pradesh president for allowing free movement of the Meiteis along the national highways at the earliest. However, it is very unfortunate that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi did not mention anything about the current scenario prevailing in the state Manipur. She continued that several women folk were stopped by the CRPF and other central security forces when they tried to enter the buffer zone trying to cross Kanglatombi, citing that they do not have the orders to allow the people from Meitei community to cross the buffer zones. This has raised serious question whether the people of Manipur are under the control of the center and some illegal Kuki leaders, she asked.
Manipur haibasida akoigi Manipur gidi capital Imphal ni khangi ba pot da Imphal da hana thungaga lut tawnadana wari sanadana tawraga moigi MLA tara tasena metha tek mai chakpadagi na 12 ta separate PO haibaga to kaudana sida phamandana honaranga da mana tangkhai taraga sondana bigidi demand tawriduni MLA tara di separate PO demand tawriduni ba akoigi sona kari adu noi su lo yaure ba akoigi mihut su yaure aduga akoigi praja khara su yaure ba tasengna ba tangkhai ta ba pambase masana ta bane ba kari gi damata sida lakadamni haiba da demand ya ta tawna de ba kari da mai accept tau doino ma sisipu han chape ke ata kai thoke airport ta thungaga imphal yodana sisipu hai da bai kai ata thoke ba mana imphal ase akhoi furup ta ne maitai khak lai banati se furup punna mangna pullaga lai ri bane sida adoi tadi sida governor phammi bane sida chief secretary phammi bane akhoi ki CM ki quarter do akhoi ki CM ki banglo do imphal sida lai ri bane adoi tadi office bien me am to krai da hana lege ba adoi tadi son da hana akhoi ne kano to raga magi district wise to ko na chakada bana tro
Peace and Integrity Committee Kyanggai Convener Chingakha Megasendra has alleged that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi visit to Manipur yesterday was not meant to end the suffering of the people of Manipur, who have been reeling under turmoil and unrest since 3rd May 2023, but was also meant to lay foundation stone and inaugurate government project. He commented that the current crisis is a result of the state government's initiative to curb the nuisance of drug, being launched under the campaign of war on drug. However, it is very unfortunate that Prime Minister Narendra Modi did not comment anything on the eroding and devastating forests of the state, which is being used to plant poppy cultivation throughout the hills of the state. The comments have been made today in connection with the observation of ritual Tarpan ceremony being jointly organized by All Kyanggai Nupi Chauka Thaurang Loop and Peace and Integrity Committee Kyanggai, offering respect and customary rituals to all those who lost their lives during the crisis in the state which sparked off on 3rd May 2023. Speaking further on the occasion, PIC Convener Chingakha Megachandra stated that it has deeply pained the people of Manipur that PM Modi did not comment anything in connection with the current crisis in the state and the hope of internally displaced persons that with the imposition of President's rule, they can return back to their native places has been completely shattered. He added that the imposition of President rule in the state has failed to bring back peace and normalcy and stressed the urgent need to reinstall a popular government for the state and people of Manipur.
Manipur Manipur cabinet assembly pass Manipur assembly pass Wafam mayam je amata yawga maram orakada sis bayado mathom maram khangdaba sis bayani garang onerban prime minister lani ba kolon dudi Manipur da ureyum tamba adagi amasung jatra honba khopa dudi ada dili da leba thabak tawi amang atani Manipur.
On the other hand, while speaking on the occasion, against CTL President Morangtam Subital expressed that many comments and remarks of disappointment on the recent visit of PM Modi to strap-torn Manipur has been expressed by the people of Manipur, and added that yesterday's visit of PM Modi has not yielded any fruitful result for the state and people of Manipur, which has been reeling under turmoil and unrest since 3rd May 2023. She further condemned the one-sided and biased PUCL report, which tends to further fuel the crisis in the state, and appealed to all to stand united for bringing back peace and normalcy in the state at the earliest.
India government Manipur lenga kaba thamangam di basi karigino Manipur sasan pai ba makoi humbugi manung lenga siya man eno ko chen na lega ngasi ba ba makoi na selan bangam di bagi manung karigino India ki makada sum lega makoi na ai basi yara ka moje tola pira ka sum tang kita bra na koi humbu na ngasi ba da sarkar basi mo ai bangam da basi na koi matik jadre ai basi aduna ai koi na ai jan bade Manipur ke representative koi na sapiri na koi humbu ado na thuma da sarkar ma seman lo sarkar seman da taragadi Manipur prajar khuding man mai haura kani hai basi bade na koi punna mana khanga da bade sa hai basi aya ki ngasi media ga song da basi bade aya na thamo seng na pangdam jari aduga
Uripo Apunbalup and Uripo Nupi Apunbalup today has also performed customary ritual of Langban Haisoi, being offered to the departed souls who were killed in the current crisis of the state that sparked off on 3rd May 2023 and who had laid down their lives. fighting for the sovereignty and the territorial integrity of the state Manipur. The ritual has been performed at Uripok Sorvon Thingal Pukri Achoba under Uripok Assembly constituency. A release issued by the Uripok Apunbalub has expressed that we all need to remember the sacrifices made by the great souls who fought for the cause of the land and people of the state Manipur. Following the arrest of two Kuki-Zomi youths and being kept in police custody for 2 days, several Kuki-Zomi youths today thronged the Churchandpur police station and clashed with the security forces. In a viral video which is doing round in social media platform, an imitation of the Nepal Zanzi protest is being completed from the fresh confrontation with the security personnel. Sagolban MLA Rajkumar Imo Singh expressed that the memorandum endorsed by hundreds of residents from his constituency has been submitted to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The collective appeal emphasizes restoration of peace, protection of indigenous communities, and concrete measures to resolve the ongoing crisis in the state. He added that the visit of the Prime Minister would be meaningful only when it leads to full normalcy. With priority given to the protection of indigenous people, the memorandum addressed to the Honorable Prime Minister was titled Collective Appeal for Restoration of Peace, Protection of Indigenous People and Lasting Solution in Manipur. It underlined the urgent need to rebuild confidence among communities and ensure that displaced families are safely rehabilitated with adequate support. The appeal also highlighted the importance of national security measures by urging the regulation of the FMR and completion of fencing along the international border. It further called upon the center to take firm steps against illegal immigration and to introduce constitutional provisions that safeguard Manipur's indigenous identity. Mayang Imphal police team has recovered a dead body from Mayang Imphal River. The dead body has been picked up by the police team and has been deposited at the RIMS morgue for identification and post-mortem examination. A one-day seminar on Subhadani's life and her contribution in Manipuri literature has been held today in connection with the completion of 50 years of authorship by Khetrimayum Subhadani. The event, which was held at Doksuyali Hall of Kwaketal Marangpura Laika, has been organized by Khetrimayum Yaima Memorial Trust and has been attended by Manipuri Sahitya Parishad, Imphal President Longzam Joychandra, Manipur State Social Welfare Board former Chairperson Dr. R.K. Nayansana and Sahitya Academy's former Convener Nomaitem Kiran Kumar. Speaking on the occasion, Khetrimayum Subhadani expressed that she published her first written work titled Mangkraba Isegi Sur in the year 1975, and so far she has published 15 books. She further stated that a book compiling her literary work being authored by 70 writers of the state is also being contemplated to be published shortly.
How do you study? Nangna, lupa dising matara di lupa ini monda katoperi dam di waktu itu lagi dong ni hadi aina masih kanjari masih na aina Mahamandra ama urian aina tahu dising saya bangkit ini aina hawalai ba nahawal singsida aina pada hengi saya aku nak kerja ama tauba habang amato matamda mahi hangani habidin nataba tawning thabak mayam du akhona adum mapung hana tawba thabak tawda ningan da ba oiba aduna wakhalon se autok thokna khanba lewe bu nungsiba haiba sidani ayamba leise lewe bu nungsiba haiba wakhalon se akhona jen do ni
Manipur People's Party Suknu Kendra Committee has expressed their deepest condolences on the demise of Mayang Lambam Ningol Kumuk Sam Ongbi Sangita, who expired on 12th of this month. Late Mayang Lambam Ningol Kumuk Cham Ongbi Sangita was a national-level Kawati player hailing from Skaksing Kuno Hijam Sana Khongnang Laikai under Suknu Assembly constituency. Born to Mayang Lambam Razin and Mayang Lambam Ongbi Harmani Devi. MPP Suknu Kendra Committee has prayed for peace of the departed soul and also added that they share the sorrow and grief of the bereaved family members. A magnitude 5-point earthquake struck northeastern India today at a depth of 10 km at around 4:41 p.m. According to the German Research Center for Geosciences, tremors were also felt in parts of Bangladesh, Nepal, India, Myanmar, Bhutan, and China as well. The epicenter has been traced at 16 km from Dhaka, Juli, Assam. Residents reported feeling strong shaking that lasted several seconds, prompting many to evacuate buildings as a precautionary measure. No reports or casualties or damage have been received so far. Let's have a short commercial break.
Rural Engineering Department, Manipur State Rural Roads Development Agency (MSRRDA) notice inviting e-tender RT. The Chief Engineer, Rural Engineering Department, Manipur State Rural Roads Development Agency, on behalf of Governor of Manipur, invites percentage bids through e-procurement for e-tender of 55 routes under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana PMGSY 3 Batch 1 2023-24 in Manipur State. NIT number 5/16/2024 MSRRDA/e-tender/PMGSY 3 B1 2023-2024 NIT 2 RT that Infal the 11th September 2025. The bid forms and other details can be obtained from the website www.pmgsytendersman.gov.in with effect from 10 a.m. of 17/9/2025. KH Tembasing, Chief Engineer cum EO, RED MSRRDA Manipur. Humfugonipan Suba Irengbam Chauren Mapok Nimit Ning Sing Tharam Irengbam Chauren Memorial Trust ICMT na Sinduna Lakadoriba October Taranithoi English Singaniga Kungamanga Nongmaizing Nimit Ke Ayuk Pung Taramathoi Dingina Pungani Taba Fobada Political Status of Manipur English Singamaga Chamapan Nifutaret Tagina English Singamaga Chamapan Nifumapan Haiba Topic Asida Irengbam Chauren Memorial Essay Writing Competition English Singaniga Kungamanga Pangthok Lagani Medium English Manipuri Maitai Bengali script, English Roman script, form gimaman lupa yangkai, free for internally displaced person. Mafamna category A da Catholic School Kanchipur, category B yuna Standard Robert Higher Secondary School Kanchipur ni. Haidiba competition asige prize asina category A class 8 tagina 10 amadi category B gina class 11 tagina mathak. First position Taraklaba Singda Lupali Singh Kun amadi certificate. Second position da Lupali Singh Taramanga amadi certificate. Third position da Lupali Singh Tara amadi certificate. Loinana 7 consolation prize da Lupali Singh Ahum amadi certificate ni. Form available at Manipuri Students Federation MSF Head Office Kwakaitel Thanozam Lekai opposite to Tidim Ground. www.icmtm.com and institution. Pharmacy Thazin Bigi Aroiba Nimitna October Ama English Singaniga Kungamanga Natragana MSF Office or concerned institution-singda. For any official query, please contact 93666940067 natraga 7085935098. General Secretary Irengbam Chauren Memorial Trust.
Nahak mental health issues ka sagon naduna hingliba misak amana natraga wakal fumbang naduna tawfam jafam khangdana punshi leliba misakla isagi mental health asi panathamba haibashina punamaki afaba oigadawribani karigumba adomda mental health related issues leibirabadi Telemanas Manipur's mental health helpline number 14416 contact tawbiraktuna aikhogi counselors singa English Hindi amadi Manipuri da wari sadokbiyu mashigidamakta adomna 14416 call tawbiraba matung automated responder amana adomgi apamba loan khandaba hairakani adomna English language ki 1 nambigani Hindi pambiragana 2 nambigani amashung Manipuri da wari sanalinglagana 4 nambigani masigi matungda responder aduna adomgi state khanjanaba option pirakani masida adomna Manipur gidamak 2 nambigani masigi matung adombu isa isana khanbikiba iron adu ningthina ngangba ngamnaba aikhogi counselor amaga wari sanaduna pukningda leiriba awaba khudingmak tanaba yaragani adom gidamak Manipur's tele mental health assistance na matam pudumakta thonglauna hamjiri hen akupa marol gidamak manak nakpa health and wellness center natraga district mental health program da tanabiyu pawjenjariba national mental health program national health mission and directorate of health services Manipur
Soikiva khongthang amada syringe ama share tawminakibana hepatitis B amadi C changloi haipa leite Mahik asi yauraba yetum syringe share tawminabadagi leina asi sandoi aduga loina loinana B amasung C asi leina asiga sagonana hingliba miyoisinga haktinarubadagi amasung mamadagi machada sandoi ayambana layong asi liver dagi fudoraktriba fawba khangba ngamde
report ki matungina hepatitis C positive oire adubu fazana lying abadi tha ahum dagina tha taru fawbigi manungda irai laina fahanba ngamlaban
treatment to di fani haba
hoi adubu laina asinga thoknabagi hauju fawbigi oina vaccine chingba adu leitri lying duna faraba mioi singdasu hepatitis C asigi immunity leitaba maramna karingumba matungda adomna yetum syringe share tominarabadi amuk hana narakani
adumoinamak IDU singna hepatitis B digi ngakthoknaba vaccine asi kapthokpigadabani amasung yetum syringe share toroidabani
Welcome back again. The 4th Foundation Day celebration of NCC Alumni Foundation Manipur has been held today at the NCC headquarters MP Hall of Dam University campus. The celebration has been attended by NCC Imphal Group Commander Bikran Kulkarani Nursing as chief guest, 14 Manipur Battalion NCC Imphal former commanding officer retired Colonel Santi Kumar Sapam as president, retired Major Motimala Ngangom, retired Chief Officer Haisnaba Kumar Singh and retired Major Dr. O. Ibopisak Singh as guest of honor. Speaking on the occasion as chief guest, NCC Imphal Group Commander Bikran Kulkarani Nursing stated that there are many associations of NCC ex-cadets throughout the country. However, Manipur has the highest number of NCC ex-cadet members in the Alumni Association. He further stated that this massive participation of NCC ex-cadet give a moral boost to the members of the alumni and urged that they should encourage the young and desirous NCC junior cadets for excellence and service to their country and people. Further, 4 cadet winners of various shooting competition of the northeastern region were also felicitated during today's event.
As I stand here today, I remember my cadet days. I was a school cadet in NCC in 1983 in the junior wing, JD, and then again I was a SD cadet in 1986 and 87 before I joined NDA. I have heard about many NCC ex-cadets association at many other states, but they are in very, very small pockets and many are mostly on paper. But today I am attending a very good event arranged by the ex-cadets alumni themselves. and we are seeing a very good attendance in spite of rains, in spite of traffic conditions, in spite of poor road conditions at places.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday, September 14 today has stated that the centre is preparing to launch a mission to thwart a conspiracy to alter the demography of the border area of the country with the help of infiltrators. Addressing a rally at Mangaldoy in north-central Assam's Darang district, he said those bent upon sheltering the infiltrators have been conspiring to change the demography of areas bordering Bangladesh. Mangaldoy is about 70 km northeast of Guwahati. The Prime Minister linked the demographic concern to national security, urging stricter measures and sustained administrative action in border areas. He also called for political accountability, asserting that the BJP's policy prioritized the protection of Indian citizens and the unity of the nation. Local officials at the event reiterated the government's commitment to strengthening border management and said the new measure would include enhanced verification and enforcement mechanism. Coming down hard on the Election Commission of India for its response on bot theft allegation, former Chief Election Commissioner S.Y. Qureshi on Sunday, September 14 today said the poll body should have ordered a probe into leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi's charges instead of shouting at him in language that was objectionable and offensive. In an interview with PTI, Mr. Qureshi said most of the terms used by Gandhi while making the allegations, such as likening them to a hydrogen bomb, were political rhetoric, but asserted that the complaints which he was raising need to be investigated in detail. Nepal's new leader bowed on Sunday, September 14 today to follow protester demands to end corruption as he began work as interim Prime Minister after Janji demonstrations ousted her predecessor, Sushila Karki. The 73-year-old former Chief Justice has been tasked with restoring order and addressing protesters' demands for a corruption-free future ahead of election in 6 months. Protests began on Monday, September 8, sparked by a ban on social media and quickly escalated, with parliament and key government buildings set ablaze as they fed into long-standing economic woes in Nepal. At least 72 people were killed in 2 days of protests and 191 injured. The government's Chief Secretary Narayan Aryal said on Sunday, September 14 today, increasing an earlier toll of 51. A fifth of people in Nepal aged 15 to 24 are unemployed, according to the World Bank, with GDP per capita standing at just $1,447. The Israeli army is intensifying its military operation in Gaza City, threatening Palestinians to evacuate southwards as attacks accelerate. According to an army post on X, more than 250,000 people have reportedly fled in the city. The military is urging remaining residents to travel by Al-Rasid Street towards Al-Mahawasi or camps in central Gaza. However, Al Jazeera's Hani Mohammed said despite intense bombardment in Gaza City, many residents have stayed put or returned after seeking shelter elsewhere because many of Israel's designated evacuation zones are desperately overcrowded and under-resourced, including lacking proper water access. The United Nations estimate from late August indicated approximately 1 million Palestinians were living in and around Gaza's largest urban center, where famine conditions are taking hold after months of deteriorating circumstances. The UN and international community have called on Israel to abandon its plans to capture the city, warning that such an assault could worsen the humanitarian crisis. Now let us have a look at this week's employment news. The Intelligence Bureau IB has issued notification for the recruitment of security assistant motor transport. Eligible candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply. Last date for online registration is 28th September. The Reserve Bank of India has issued notification for the recruitment of officers grade B vacancy. Eligible candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and fulfills all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply. The last date of online registration is 30th September. The Institute of Banking Personnel Selection IBPS RRB has issued notification for the recruitment of office assistant multipurpose, for which vacancy for state of Manipur is 8 and 1 post of officer scale group A. Eligible candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply. The last date of online registration is 21st September. The Airports Authority of India has announced notification for the recruitment of junior executive vacancies of various categories. Eligible candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and fulfills all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply on or before 27th September. The Railway Recruitment Board has also announced recruitment notification for paramedical staff vacancy. Eligible candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply. Last date of online registration is 18 September. Assam Rifles has given notification for the recruitment of riflemen or riflewomen GD under sport quota recruitment. Eligible candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply, for which the last date of online registration is 15 September. The Border Security Force BSF has also issued notification for the recruitment of head constable vacancy. Eligible candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply. Last date of online registration is 23rd September. Consortium of National Law University has given an admission notification for conducting the Common Law Admission Test 2026. Those candidates who are interested in the exam details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply online, and the last date of registration is 31st October. Applications are invited for admission of boys and girls in Class 6 and Class 9 in Rashtriya Military School located at Chal, Himachal Pradesh, Asmir, Rajasthan, Valgarium, Karnataka, Bengaluru, Karnataka, and Dholpur, Rajasthan for the academic session 2026-2027. Rashtriya Military Schools are fully residential public school affiliated to CBSE and function under the aegis of Ministry of Defence. The last date of online registration is 9th October. Indian Institute of Technology Delhi has published notification for conducting the joint admission test for master. Those candidates who are interested in the exam details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply online or before 12 October. Indian Institute of Technology IIT Roorkee has also issued notification for conducting the Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering GATE 2026. Those candidates who are interested in the exam details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply online. The last of online registration is 28th September. Applications are invited from the intended candidates for scholarship of Isan Udi NEC Merit Scholarship Central Sector Scholarship Scheme 2025-2026 Fresh or Renewal and Merit Scholarship for Class 10 and 12 students of Manipur. Interested candidates can apply online before 31st October. Applications are also invited from intended candidates for scholarship of Indian students for 2 years to pursue higher studies within India, leading to award of postgraduate degree under the scheme National Scholarship for Postgraduate Studies. Interested candidates can apply online before 31st October. For more information regarding online application form and any other detail, please contact Job Center Babupara Info. For ELITETV news channels, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we bind it, let's have the headlines again. Southern downpour floods several areas under Lamlai Assembly constituency. Bridge connecting Yaripo, Malom and Changamdabi under Imphal East district washed away by flash floods. Peace and Integrity Committee Kyaungge has alleged that yesterday's PM Modi's visit was not end the suffering of the people, was only meant to lay foundation stone and inaugurate government project. Kukizomi youth class with security forces over demand for release of 2 arrested youths. PM's visit meaningful only if normalcy restored. Priority given to indigenous people, say MLA Arki Imo. That's all for today, and thank you for being with us.